In a peaceful meadow, there lived a group of diligent bees led by their wise queen, Beatrice. They were known for making the most delicious honey in the entire forest. Every morning, they would buzz from flower to flower, collecting nectar and bringing it back to their hive to make honey. One day, as the bees were busy working, they noticed something peculiar. Their honey jars were dwindling, and they couldn't figure out why. They suspected that someone was stealing their precious honey. Beatrice called an emergency meeting of all the bees to discuss the mysterious situation. "My fellow bees," she said, "we have a mystery on our wings. Our honey is disappearing, and we must find the culprit." A curious young bee named Benny spoke up. "I'll find out who's taking our honey, Queen Beatrice. I'm known for my keen sense of observation." Beatrice nodded approvingly and assigned Benny the task of investigating the missing honey. Benny began his investigation by keeping a watchful eye on the hive at night. As the moon rose in the sky, he noticed a faint glow near the hive entrance. He quietly followed the glow, and to his surprise, he saw a family of hungry raccoons sneaking into the hive. The raccoons had found a way to enter the hive and were joyfully feasting on the honey. Benny realized that they were the ones responsible for the missing honey. Determined to protect his hive, Benny thought of a clever plan. He knew he couldn't confront the raccoons directly, so he sought the help of his fellow bees. Benny gathered a team of strong worker bees and explained his plan. They would build a protective barrier around the hive using sticky tree sap, making it impossible for the raccoons to enter. The bees worked tirelessly through the night, and by morning, the protective barrier was in place. As the sun rose, the raccoons returned to the hive, expecting to find more honey. But when they tried to enter, they got stuck in the sticky sap. Startled and frustrated, the raccoons struggled to free themselves, but the bees kept a close watch from a distance. Seeing the raccoons trapped, Beatrice approached them with a stern but kind voice. "Dear raccoons, we don't mind sharing our honey, but taking it all without asking is not fair. From now on, we can share our honey with you if you promise not to take too much." The raccoons, realizing their mistake, apologized and promised to be more considerate in the future. They thanked the bees for their generosity and understanding. From that day on, the bees and raccoons lived in harmony. The raccoons helped the bees protect the hive from other intruders, and in return, the bees shared their delicious honey with the raccoons. And so, the mystery of the missing honey was solved, and the bees and raccoons became unlikely friends. They learned that working together and sharing with kindness could resolve any problem, making their meadow an even more wonderful place to live. The end.